why. The world is opportunity. Back in the door and it's calling for me. Darling, take a look at that to see I'm leaving behind. I should sit around watching you cry. I just want to fly. On my chin with the cliche line. So the truth is past your lips and you why. The world is opportunity. Back in the door and it's calling for me. Darling, take a look at that to see I'm alright. Leaving behind. Why I should sit around watching you cry. I just want to fly. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are we? Where are we? Can somebody let me know in the chat that you can see and hear me okay, please? That's the most important part. Yes, you can. Excellent. Right. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we? How has everybody's week been? What have we had for dinner? All that kind of jazz, you know, the normal conversation. Happy Friday. Happy Friday indeed. And as you can see from the scheduled quizzes that I've done, I will be continuing the quizzes on a Friday. It means I won't be very live for very many of them, but I will still be available on the chat to talk to you guys whilst you're doing the quiz. I will just be watching films and outdoor cinema and whatever else I've got on in the next few weeks. So, how is everybody? Sammy is here. She has arrived. Excellent. So tonight, as you can see, I've rebranded the stuff behind me. Because as you all know, not last week, the week before, that piece of paper kept falling off. And it was driving me bonkers. So I've changed them, basically. I thought, why just change it to the same ones when we can just change it? And as you'll know, that is the similar design to the notebooks that you all had. So I thought, why not change it up? So, oh, Sammy, that means the quiz was crap. It was really annoying though, just having to keep putting that. But hopefully, these are brand new Velcro on the back. Everything is. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they will stay up. Here's hoping, hey. So yeah, welcome. Tonight you are honoured that I'm here because West Bromwich Albion are on the television tonight. So we may not have Steve tonight because he will be watching. And I will be watching the second half afterwards. But you are honoured to have me this evening. No, I'm joking. You come first. Sammy, that's what it came across as. So that's what I'm taking. So tonight is a virtual pub quiz. But it isn't just your normal geography and history and science and nature and general knowledge and all that. It's different. So it's one of the different ones that I like to do. So it is completely random rounds. Could be absolutely anything. So there is a mix for everybody tonight. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. And then, as you will have seen, which Nicole will be happy with, I have rescheduled the cancelled sports quiz for next week. Most of you will probably know that I had to cancel the sports quiz a couple of weeks ago because my little boy was poorly. So I don't want you guys to miss out on it. So I have decided to reschedule it and do it again next week. It will mean that I can adapt the quiz slightly. So I will include some of the current Olympics in there as well. So yeah, you'll have Wimbledon in there, the Euros in there, the Olympics in there, amongst many other things. So Sammy won't be with us next week, but everybody else probably will be. But yeah, I just thought I'd do the sports one so that you didn't miss it. Sammy, it's sports with an Olympics round. There's loads and loads of different sports, but there will be an Olympics round on the current Olympics that I am going to get up at 2 a.m. for tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm going to try so that I can watch Tom Daley. If I wake up, I don't know. We'll try, and then again at 7 a.m. to watch the finals. Anyway, so hi Naomi. So yeah, it's random rounds tonight. It's the same as always, 8 rounds and 10 questions. I'll give you the title of the round, then I'll give you the 10 questions, and we'll go through the answers. Mark them as you go along, and we just see what you get at the end, and we all just have a little bit of fun. Yes, Hayley, shout out to all the lodges playing tonight. I know that Hayley is with the in-laws this evening, so welcome all. Hope you enjoy it. And Max, hope you're feeling better. Hi, Tim. So yeah, we are continuing on Fridays for the foreseeable, and tonight is going to be good. That sums up what's happening. So let's go into the quiz. So all you need, as always, piece of paper and a pen, drinks, snacks, and a bit of chat, and that's it. That's all you need. Okay, so we will start at round number 1, which is, where was it set? Where was it set? So this is movies, TV programs, about their locations, basically. So it's kind of film mixed with geography, but in a different way. So let's see how you get on with this. I know that Hayley and Sammy will like question number 2. Oh, Nicola, you're dragging Tim to Friendsfest. Friendsfest is amazing. Have you been before? It's so good. Tim, you'll love it. Okay, so number 1. Colin Farrell stars in a crime flick set in and named after which European city? So Colin Farrell stars in a crime flick set in and named after which European city? Number 2, what is the name of the Scottish viaduct that the Hogwarts Express crosses in the Harry Potter film series? So what is the name of the Scottish viaduct that the Hogwarts Express crosses in the Harry Potter film series? Number 3. Where was Lord of the Rings filmed? I need the country. So where was Lord of the Rings filmed? Nicole, yeah, of course I can. Number 4, sing your heart out with Julie Andrews and the Von Trapp family as you dance across the rolling hills of which country? So sing your heart out with Julie Andrews and the Von Trapp family as you dance across the rolling hills of which country? Number 5, which of these was not shot in Jordan? Was it Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, The Martian, Lawrence of Arabia, or The Mummy? So which of these was not shot in Jordan? Was it Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, The Martian, Lawrence of Arabia, or The Mummy? Number 6, in which US city was Pretty Woman starring Julia Roberts filmed? So in which US city was Pretty Woman starring Julia Roberts filmed? And you need to be specific on that one. Number 7, where did the opening scene of the James Bond film Spectre take place? So where did the opening scene of the James Bond film Spectre take place? Number 8, where did they film 50 Shades of Grey? So where did they film 50 Shades of Grey? Number 9, which of these European cities was not featured in Killing Eve? Was it Paris, Rome, Prague, or Barcelona? So which of these European cities is not featured in Killing Eve? Is it Paris, Rome, Prague, or Barcelona? And number 10, much of the Hunger Games filming took place in and around which US city? So much of the Hunger Games filming took place in and around which US city? And Nicole, number 1, was Colin Farrell stars in a crime flick set in and named after which European city? And that is the end of round number 1. So let me know in the chat when you're ready for the answers and we will go through them for you. Oh, Naomi, number 8 was where did they film 50 Shades of Grey? The dears are ready. Oh no, Sammy! That was the round with the Harry Potter question. So the dears are ready, and I think my guess is confident. Is there anybody else ready? Excellent. Okay, Nicole and Nicola are both ready. So let's go through the answers. Number one, Colin Farrell stars in a crime flick set in and named after which European city? That is Bruges. Number two, what is the name of the Scottish viaduct that the Hogwarts Express crosses in the Harry Potter film series? That is Glenfinnan. Number three, where was Lord of the Rings filmed? That was New Zealand. Number four, sing your heart out with Julie Andrews and the Von Trapp family as you dance across the rolling hills of which country? That is Austria. Number five, which of these was not shot in Jordan? Was it Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, The Martian, Lawrence of Arabia, or The Mummy? That was The Mummy. Number six, in which US city was Pretty Woman starring Julia Roberts filmed? That was Beverly Hills. Number seven, where did the opening scene of the James Bond film Spectre take place? That was Mexico City. Number eight, where did they film 50 Shades of Grey? That was Vancouver. Number nine, which of these European cities has not featured in Killing Eve? Is it Paris, Rome, Prague, or Barcelona? That is Prague. I love Killing Eve. And number 10, much of the Hunger Games filming took place in and around which US city? That is Atlanta. So let me know in the chat what you have scored. And we will head into the second round of the evening. The deer's got 5. Good score. I would say Sammy got 4, but actually Polly got 4. Well done, Polly. 4.5? Where's the half come from? There's still some good scores. I mean, that was a difficult round. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, if anybody else put LA for the Pretty Woman one, do give yourselves half a point if you want. I mean, I did say, I tried to give you a hint to say, like, you need to be specific. But if you put LA, then give yourselves half a point. That's fine. The Musgroves have never seen Killing Eve? Oh, you have to. It is so good. So good. Okay, so Musgrove's got 9, Dave got 6. Fabulous. Right. Round number 2. This is celebrity children. So I'm going to give you the name of the children, the child or the children, and you need to write down the parents. And I would like both parents, but what I'll do, because I'm being nice, if I'll give you a half a point per correct parent. So there's a whole point if you get both parents, but if you do just get the one, give yourselves half a point, because it probably, some of it's quite hard. The Musgroves have never watched Killing Eve or Line of Duty. Oh my gosh, 2 of my favourites. Like, wow. Have you watched The Bodyguard? That's another one similar. Have you watched that one? Okay, so celebrity children. I will give, as you say, I will give you the name of the children or the child. You write down the parents' names. So number 1, Apple and Moses. So Apple and Moses. Number 2, Angel Iris. Angel Iris. Number 3, Suri. Suri. I don't know if you can hear him tonight, but he's laughing, which is a nicer sound than last time. Okay, number 4. Now, there's quite a few children on this one, and they're all really random names. So, Poppy Honey Rosie, Daisy Boo Pamela, Petal Blossom Rainbow, Buddy Bear Maurice, and River Rocket Blue Dallas. Very interesting combination of names. So, who are the parents of Poppy Honey Rosie, Daisy Boo Pamela, Petal Blossom Rainbow, Buddy Bear Maurice, and River Rocket Blue Dallas? Number 5, Honey Kinney, Betty Kitten, and Harvey Kirby. So Honey Kinney, Betty Kitten, and Harvey Kirby. And I thought my son's name was unusual. Sammy, I thought you'd do well on this round. Some of them, you might kick yourselves afterwards, because all the parents are very well known. Number 6, Stormy. Who are the parents of Stormy? Number 7, Chester Marlon and Truman Theodore. So Chester Marlon and Truman Theodore. Number 8, Kaya Jordan and Presley Walker. So Kaya Jordan and Presley Walker. Number 9, some more normal names. Amy, Kelly, and Jack. Everybody should get that one. Amy, Kelly, and Jack. Nicole, yeah, I'll come back to number 5 at the end. And number 10, Malia and Sasha. So Malia and Sasha. And Nicole, number 5 was Honey Kinney, Betty Kitten, and Harvey Kirby. And that is the end of round number 2. So let me know in the chat when you're ready, and we will head through the answers. Sammy, are you asking what number 3 was? Or are you saying you've answered 3? And yeah, Nikki, I agree. We need to know how you met them. I presume Glastonbury maybe or something. There we go. That might give people a clue as to what career one of the parents has. The dears are ready. Anybody else? Musgroves are ready. Excellent. I'll wait for one more and we will head into the answers. And Naomi's ready. Okay, so number 1, Apple and Moses. So the parents of Apple and Moses were Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin. So as I said earlier, if you get both parents, give yourself a point. If you get one of the parents, give yourself half a point. Number 2, Angel Iris. That is Eddie Murphy and Mel B. Number 3, Shuri is Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. Number 4, Poppy Honey Rosie, Daisy Boo Pamela, Petal Blossom Rainbow, Buddy Bear Maurice, and River Rocket Blue Dallas is Jamie and Jules Oliver. So if you got just Jamie Oliver, give yourself half a point. Number 5, Honey Kinney, Betty Kitten, and Harvey Kirby. That is Jonathan Ross and Jane Goldman. Number 6, Stormy, is Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. Again, if you just put Kylie Jenner, give yourselves half a point. Number 7, Chester Marlon and Truman Theodore. That is Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson. Number 8, Kaya Jordan and Presley Walker. That is Cindy Crawford and Randy Gerber. Number 9, Amy, Kelly and Jack is, of course, Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne. And number 10, Malia and Sasha is Barack and Michelle Obama. So let me know in the chat what you've scored, and we will head into round number 3. And round number 3 is another geography round. Oh, the deer's got 7. Great score. Hutchinson's 3, Dave 3.5. Fab. Some of those were really hard. Like, I knew that the Jamie Oliver had got really unusual names for his kids, but I wouldn't have got it from that. Some of them, I would have kicked myself afterwards, I think. Oh, the Musgrove's got 8.5. Look at that. Fabulous scores. Right. Oh, Sammy, Nikki wants to know who else you've met now. That's a good... Have we ever talked about that? Who's the most famous person we've ever met? There's a conversation for us. Okay, round 3, famous landmarks. So I'm going to name a landmark. You need to write down I'm going to be nice. Shall I be nice? Yes. So I'm going to give you the famous landmark. You need to write down the city or county that it is from and the country. So I'll give you 1 point for the city, town, county, wherever it may be, and I will also give you 1 point for the country that it is in. So if you don't know the specific, but you know what country it's in, you could still get a point. But if you know the specific location, you could get 2 points. I'm feeling generous. Okay, number 1. The Valley of the Kings. So where is the Valley of the Kings? Number 2, St. Basil's Cathedral. So St. Basil's Cathedral. Number 3, the Little Mermaid sculpture. So where in the world is the Little Mermaid sculpture? Nicole, the way it's spelt is Basil, B-A-S-I-L. Number 4, the Taj Mahal. So where in the world would you find the Taj Mahal? Number 5, Bran Castle. Where in the world would you find Bran Castle? Number 6, Sagrada Familia. So where in the world did you find the Sagrada Familia? Everybody's talking about David Tennant now. Has anybody watched Staged? Number 7, where would you find Stonehenge? Where would you find Stonehenge? Number 8, where would you find Mount Rushmore? So where in the world would you find Mount Rushmore? Number 9, where would you find Table Mountain? So where in the world would you find Table Mountain? Oh, Naomi, I'm most jealous of yours. Tom Fletcher. Oh my gosh, I'd love to meet Tom and G. Tom's going on Strictly. I will be watching. And number 10, where would you find the Golden Gate Bridge? So where would you find the Golden Gate Bridge? And that is the end of round number 3. So let me know in the chat when you're ready and we'll head into the answers. Sammy, number 4 was the Taj Mahal. Oh, Sammy's confident. So let me know when you're ready. The dears are ready. The Musgroves are ready. One more and we'll go through the answers. Ruben's ready. Okay, right, let's go through the answers. So, number 1, the Valley of the Kings. That is Luxor, Egypt. So remember, 1 point for the city, 1 point for the country. Number 2, St. Basil's Cathedral. That is Moscow, Russia. Number 3, the Little Mermaid sculpture. That is in Copenhagen, in Denmark. Number 4, the Taj Mahal. That is in Agra, India. Number 5, Bran Castle. That is in Transylvania, in Romania. Number 6, the Sagrada Familia is Barcelona, in Spain. Number 7, Stonehenge is Wiltshire, in England. Number 8, Mount Rushmore is Keystone, South Dakota, in the USA. Number 9, Table Mountain is Cape Town, South Africa. And number 10, Golden Gate Bridge is, of course, San Francisco, USA. So let me know in the chat how many you've scored. And we will go into round number 4. Oh, the deer's got 19 out of 20. What a score. Sammy got 20 out of 20. Love it. 17 for Dave. Some very good scores here. 12, amazing. I love it. Musgrove's got full marks too. Amazing. Right. Love it. Now, we're going to move on to round number 4. Round number 4 is going to annoy you massively. And I apologise now. But it is a finish the lyrics round. So no, as you haven't asked me many times before, I will not be singing the lyrics. I will be saying the lyrics. So I will not be giving you any form of tempo or tune or anything. I will just be saying them. You will then be kicking yourselves and singing and trying to think of the next word. Sammy, no. So I'm going to give you a line. You need to write down the next line. So finish the lyrics. Number 1. He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? So he was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? You really don't want me to sing. It's already meant to rain tomorrow. I will make it a tsunami. It'll rain that much. We'll have a tsunami. So, no. If I could sing, I would sing for you. But I'm terrible. When I'm in the shower, I sound like Adele. But right now, no. Nicole, no, you just need the next line of the song. So I'm giving you a line. You just need to write down the next line of the song for the point. Or there or thereabouts, anyway. Number 2, tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? So tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Graham, don't you start. No. That's where I get you guys to sing. Hayley, no, we don't need the singer, we don't need the artist, we don't need the song title, we don't need any of that. We just need the next line. Number 3, I hear the drums echoing tonight. So I hear the drums echoing tonight. I don't want to be on the pyramid stage at Glastonbury. No, thank you. I could not think of anything worse. Considering my face has been in the many places the last year or so, and I've been, yes, with a lot of high audiences, shall we say. If I was to do that in front of actual people, I'd fall apart. It's the fact that I can't see anybody. All I can see is the camera and you guys talking to me. You get me up on the stage in front of thousands of people, I would go to jelly. It just wouldn't happen. Even if I just had to stand there and talk, I couldn't do it. I'm not very good at public speaking. I get very nervous and I start to stutter. Okay, number 4. My boot scooting baby, it's driving me crazy. So my boot scooting baby is driving me crazy. Number 5. Tonight, I'm going to have myself a real good time. So tonight, I'm going to have myself a real good time. Number 6. Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike. So what's the next line? So Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike. Number 7. I was sick and tired of everything. So I was sick and tired of everything. Number 8. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind. So, and it seems to me you've lived your life like a candle in the wind. I mean, Sammy, they're not Shawn Mendes, and you don't even need the artist. So you're not going to do very well there. But Shawn Mendes is very good. And we both know how much I love his new album. Graham, I'll go to number 6 again at the end. Number 9. I don't want to see a ghost. It's a sight that I fear most. So I don't want to see a ghost. It's a sight that I fear the most. See, if we were in a venue, I'd be able to play the song. I'd just play the first lyric and then you'd write down the rest. But unfortunately, YouTube does not allow me to do that. And number 10, but February made me shiver. But February made me shiver. Sorry for the vibrations on the phone if you can hear it. I keep getting the Albion scores coming through on Sky Sports. I didn't realise I got those notifications. I'm sorry. So Graham, number 6 was Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike. So let me know in the chat when you are ready and we will head into the answers. And then I really like the next round. And I think you will too. It's something different. Oh, Sammy's ready. Why not? Sammy, feel free. Graham is ready. 5, 6, 7, 8. That might give you a clue for one of the answers. Okay, Musgroves are ready. Right, let's go through the answers. Number 1. He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? The line you were looking for is, he was a punk, she did ballet. What more can I say? If you've got something along those lines, give yourselves the point. I mean, if you've got 1 or 2 words wrong in these, just give yourself the point if you're close enough. Number 2, tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Is, or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? Number 3, I hear the drums echoing tonight. And the line you're looking for is, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. Number 4, my boot scooting baby is driving me crazy. My obsession from a Western, my dance floor date. So, but she hears only whisper. Hold on, I've missed on there. No, my boot scooting baby is driving me crazy. My obsession from a Western, my dance floor date. If you got close enough, give yourselves the point. Number 5, tonight I'm going to have myself a real good time. I feel alive and the world, I'll turn it inside out. Yeah. So tonight I'm going to have myself a real good time. I feel alive and the world, I'll turn it inside out. Yeah. Number 6, Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough. So tough. So the line you were looking for is, he's down on his luck. It's tough. So tough. Number 7, I was sick and tired of everything. When I called you last night from Glasgow. So you were looking for when I called you last night from Glasgow. Number 8, and it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. So the line you're looking for is, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. Number 9, I don't want to see a ghost. It's a sight that I fear most. I'd rather have a piece of toast and watch the evening news. So I'd rather have a piece of toast and watch the evening news. And number 10, but February made me shiver with every paper I'd deliver. So the answer you're looking for is, with every paper I'd deliver. Musgrove's got 10. Look at that. Got some 3s, 4s, 5s, 3s. Love it. Graham, number 2 was from, what's the film called? What's the film called? Yes, Shallow, Graham. What's the film called? Oh, Christ. You can tell I'm tired. With Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. What is the film called? I've watched it a gazillion times. A Star is Born. Oh my gosh, thank you. Wow. Number 9, I didn't know. Oh my gosh. How did I not know A Star is Born? Oh, right. Round 5. Now, I really like this round, and I think, as I said, I think you will too. So, it's called Initials Sayings. So, I am going to give you some initials, and I'm going to describe the saying. You need to write down the saying that fits with those initials. I hope that makes sense. So I will give you the initials and a description. You write down what the saying is. So number 1, OTR. And this is to be told privately or confidentially. So OTR, to be told privately or confidentially. Number 2, FOTH, to become angry or lose your temper. So FOTH, to become angry or lose your temper. Number 3, TTM, and this is to poke fun at or ridicule. So TTM is to poke fun at or ridicule. Number 4, PAFO. So it's PAFO, and that is to con or trick someone. So PAFO, to con or trick someone. Naomi, you'll kick yourself afterwards. Nicole, number 4 was P. PAFO. P for Peter. Number 5, KFS. KFS is to be dumbfounded or taken aback. So KFS is to be dumbfounded or taken aback. Number 6, P-Y-N-I. So P-Y-N-I is to pry or butt into something. So P-Y-N-I, to pry or butt into something. Hayley, yeah, so I think you're saying like PTO. So PTO, yeah, is like please turn over. So that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. So the initials are a saying, and I'm trying to describe the saying. So you should know number 7. TTK, to get married. So what would TTK stand for? To get married. Sammy, not quite. Number 8, GFF, and that is to share or split the difference. So GFF is to share or split the difference. Number 9, TYB is to economize or watch the pennies. TYB is to economize or watch the pennies. And number 10, DAR is to skedaddle or leave quickly. DAR, to skedaddle or leave quickly. And that is the end of round number 5. So let me know in the chat when you're ready. And we'll go through the answers. Nikki, I want to give you the point for that because that's a very good answer, but unfortunately, no. But I'm glad you liked the round. Dears are ready. Fabulous. Anybody else? Anybody else ready? Hayley's ready. And the most grows are ready. Excellent. Let's go through the answers. So, number 1, OTR, to be told privately or confidentially, is off the record. Number 2, FOTH, to become angry or lose your temper, is fly off the handle. Number 3, TTM, to poke fun at or ridicule, is take the mickey. Number 4, PAFO, to con or trick someone, is pull a fast one. Number 5, KFS is to be dumbfounded or taken aback. That is knocked for 6. Number 6, PYNI, to pry or butt into something, is poke your nose in. Naomi, I told you. Number 7, TTK, is to get married, is tie the knot. Number 8, GFF, to share or split the difference, is go 50-50. Number 9, TYB, to economise or watch the pennies, is tighten your belt. And number 10, DAR, to skedaddle or leave quickly, is do a runner. So let me know in the chat what you have scored. And we will head into round number 6. Oh, Sammy. Really? Oh, the Musgrove's got 9. Love that. Deer's got 10. Love it. Okay. We've got a 4 and a 9 coming as well. They're really good scores. I just thought that was a nice different round. Something I don't think we've really done before. And it was kind of one of those that everybody can join in. So I like it. And I'm glad you liked it too. Okay, so we're going to go from that into round number 6, which is all about numbers. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to do maths, apart from one question. One question involves maths. Everything else is just a number answer. So let's see how well you do. Number 1, how many letters are in the Greek alphabet? So how many letters are in the Greek alphabet? Number 2, how many pillars of Islam are there? So how many pillars of Islam are there? Number 3, how many digits are on Homer Simpson's hand? So how many digits are on Homer Simpson's hand? Number 4, what number was Herbie the Love Bug? So what number was Herbie the Love Bug? Okay, number 5, this is the one with the maths, and it might take a little bit of time. but I'm not going to give you too much time. So, add all the numbers in Brad Pitt films. But I will give or take 5. So you can be 5 below or 5 above. So any Brad Pitt film that has a number in it, add all the numbers together. Tricky one. Tricky. What? Sammy, what's so funny? Oh, she's just not going to do it. I'll give you a little bit more time on that one because it's a tricky one. But as I say, I will give you 5 below or 5 above, so you can be there or thereabouts, or just have a guess. Just write a random number down. If you don't know, just write a random number down. Okay, number 6. What are the miles per hour the DeLorean must reach in Back to the Future before it can travel through time? So what is the miles per hour the DeLorean must reach in Back to the Future before it can travel through time? Number 7, the number of bones in the human body. So the number of bones in the human body. Number 8, which number Apollo mission was the space flight that landed the first 2 men on the moon? So which number Apollo mission was the space flight that landed the first 2 men on the moon? Number 9, in inches, how high is a table tennis net? So in inches, how high is a table tennis net? And number 10, which age do you have to reach to be eligible to become President of the United States? So which age do you have to reach to be eligible to become President of the United States? And that is the end of round number 6. So let me know in the chat when you're ready, and we will head into the answers. The Musgroves are ready. Is anybody still trying to calculate the Brad Pitt films? It's a tricky one, that is. I'll wait for one more ready this time. I'm not going to wait for 3, I'm going to wait for 2. The Grahams, the Deers, Graham is ready. Right, let's go into the answers. So, number 1. How many letters are in the Greek alphabet? That is 24. Number 2, how many pillars of Islam are there? That is 5. Number 3, how many digits are on Homer Simpson's hand? That is 4. Number 4, what number was Herbie the Love Bug? That was 53. And number 5, add all the numbers in Brad Pitt films, give or take 5. So the bang on correct answer is 83. So let me know if you got that one right, or within 5. So you can go up to 88, and you can go to 78. So anywhere between there, let me know if you got it right. Number 6, miles per hour the DeLorean must reach in Back to the Future before it can travel through time. That is 88. Number 7, the number of bones in the human body. That is 206. Number 8, which number Apollo mission was the space flight that landed the first 2 men on the moon? That is 11. Number 9, in inches, how high is a table tennis net? That is 6 inches. And number 10, which age do you have to reach to be eligible to become President of the United States? That is 35. So let me know in the chat what you've scored, and we'll head into round number 7. Oh, Graham wants to know the films. Right, the Brad Pitt films were Less Than Zero, which obviously is 0, 7, 12 Monkeys, 7 Years in Tibet, Ocean's 11, Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas, Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13, Happy Feet 2, 12 Years a Slave, and Deadpool 2. Number 7, Hayley, was 206. Okay. Round number 7. Oh, the Deer's got 9 out of 10. Dave got 9. Fabulous. Okay, so round 7 is all about signs. Signs. Number 1, who wrote the sign of 4? So who wrote the sign of 4? Number 2, If you were to drive from Nanyuki to Nyeri in Kenya, what significant sign would you pass? So if you were to drive from Nanyuki to Nyeri in Kenya, what significant sign would you pass? Number 3, how many colours are there in the Google sign? So how many colours are there in the Google sign? Number 4, what is the mathematical sign for not equal? So what is the mathematical sign for not equal? Sammy, yes. If you would like me to, yes. Number 5, what is the smallest animal to appear on a UK road sign? So what is the smallest animal to appear on a UK road sign? Number 6, if you saw road signs to the suburbs of Parramatta, Wollongong and Mosman, where would you be? So if you saw road signs to the suburbs of Parramatta, Wollongong and Mosman, where would you be? Number 7, in 1923, a sign was erected on Mount Lee, California. What did it say? So in 1923, a sign was erected on Mount Lee, California, but what did it say? Number 8, signs for tourist destinations in the UK are what colour? So signs for tourist destinations in the UK are what colour? Number 9, drive carefully, come back soon is a sign as you leave a US city via its main boulevard. But what are the more famous words on the other side? So drive carefully, come back soon is a sign as you leave a US city via its main boulevard. But what are the more famous words on the other side? And number 10, which is the only car manufacturer to have its name appear on a UK road sign? So, which is the only car manufacturer to have its name appear on a UK road sign? And that is the end of round number 7, which I suspect was a difficult round because the Musgroves found it hard. If the Musgroves found it hard, it was hard. So let me know in the chat when you're ready and we'll go into the answers. Number 6 was, if you saw road signs to the suburbs of Parramatta, Wollongong and Mosman, where would you be? Sammy, which one? Yeah, Nicole. Number 9 was, drive carefully, come back soon is a sign as you leave a US city via its main boulevard. What are the more famous words on the other side? And Sammy, yes. The dears are ready. I'll wait for one more. I'm not waiting for 3 this time, I'm waiting for 2. Nicole wants number 10. That is, which is the only car manufacturer to have its name appear on a UK road sign? And I have got 3 readies. So let's go. Number 1, who wrote the Sign of 4? That is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Number 2, if you were to drive from Nanyuki to Nyeri in Kenya, what significant sign would you pass? That is the equator. Number 3, how many colours are there in the Google sign? That is 4. Blue, red, green and yellow. Number 4, what is the mathematical for not equal? That is an equal sign with another line cutting through it. So equals with another line cutting through it. Number 5, what is the smallest animal to appear on a UK road sign? That is a toad. Number 6, if you saw road signs to the suburbs of Parramatta, Wollongong and Mosman, where would you be? You would be in Sydney, Australia. I only know that because I've been to Wollongong and Chris's family live in Wollongong. Number 7, in 1923, a sign was erected on Mount Lee, California. What did it say? It said Hollywoodland. Number 8, signs for tourist destinations in the UK are what colour? That is brown. Number 9, drive carefully, come back soon is a sign as you leave a US city via its main boulevard. What are the more famous words on the other side? That is welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. Or if you put something similar, give yourselves a point. And number 10, which is the only car manufacturer to have its name appear on a UK road sign? That is Ford. Sammy, no. So let me know in the chat what you scored and we will head into the final round of the evening. Sammy got 6. Fabulous. Dave, 7. Some good scores considering that was a tough round. The Musgroves, 8. Found it tough, still smashed it. Love it. Sammy, it's too broad. Too broad. The deer's got 9, Hutchinson 7. Fabulous. Okay, let's go into the final round of the evening, and then, as always, I do have a tiebreaker question for us all to have a guess at. Well, for you to have a guess at, it's pointless me having a guess, I know the answer. So let's head into the last round of the evening, which is Come Fly With Me. Number 1, Charles Lindbergh was the first man to fly the Atlantic solo. Between which 2 cities did he travel? So Charles Lindbergh was the first man to fly the Atlantic solo. Between which two cities did he travel? Number 2, what type of transport was the Flying Dutchman? So what type of transport was the Flying Dutchman? Number 3, what is the only mammal that can fly? So what is the only mammal that can fly? Number 4, Igor Sikorsky designed and flew the first practical version of what flying machine? So Igor Sikorsky designed and flew the first practical version of what flying machine? Number 5, in the song I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly, what was the last thing the old lady swallowed? So in the song I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly, what was the last thing the old lady swallowed? Number 6, which planet did Mariner 10 fly past and take pictures of in 1973? So which planet did Mariner 10 fly past and take pictures of in 1973? Number 7, who wrote the classic novel The Lord of the Flies? So who wrote the classic novel The Lord of the Flies? Number 8, if flying to Delhi, at which airport would you arrive? So if flying to Delhi, what airport would you arrive at? Number 9, which bird can swim but not fly? So which bird can swim but not fly? And number 10. Between which two cities does the Flying Scotsman train run? So between which two cities does the Flying Scotsman train run? And that is the end of your final round of the evening. So let me know in the chat when you're ready for the answers and we will go through them. The Musgroves are ready. Deers are ready. Okay, let's go through the answers. Number 1. Charles Lindbergh was the first man to fly the Atlantic solo. Between which two cities did he travel? That was New York to Paris. 1 point for the full answer there. Number 2, what type of transport was the Flying Dutchman? That was a ship. Number 3, what is the only mammal that can fly? That is a bat. Number 4, Igor Sikorsky designed and flew the first practical version of what flying machine? That was a helicopter. Number 5, in the song, I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly, what was the last thing the old lady swallowed? That was a horse. Number 6, which planet did Mariner 10 fly past and take pictures of in 1973? That was Mercury. Number 7, who wrote the classic novel The Lord of the Flies? That was William Golding. Number 8, if flying to Delhi, at which airport would you arrive? That is Indira Gandhi. Number 9, which bird can swim but not fly? That is penguin. And number 10, between which two cities does the Flying Scotsman travel? It is London and Edinburgh. And that is the end of your quiz. So let me know in the chat what you scored in that round, and we will head into the tiebreaker question just for a laugh. Because I don't think anybody's going to need it, but if you do need it, let me know. Sammy Watt from Tesco. Got a 4.5, a 7, a 9. Excellent. Very good scores. Okay. Any more? If not, we'll go into the tiebreaker question. So the tiebreaker question, for anybody that isn't aware, this is a question that you can use if you have a draw within your household. It's the person that gets closest to this answer wins overall. 9 times out of 10 we don't need it, but it's there just because it's another free question and you may as well. So on this one, you can guess in the chat. So write your answer in the chat for this one and we'll see who gets closest. So the tiebreaker question this evening is, how many lakes are there in Finland? So how many lakes are there in Finland? Have a guess in the chat. Let's see what people guess. Dave says 8,000. Good guess. Or is it 7,238? That's very precise. I like it. $4,000 and 1,612. I have to tell you guys, you are way out. Oh, Nikki thinks she's had it before. She's going for 100,000. Sammy, 2,430. Oh, Naomi, that means you need to order a takeaway. Okay, the lodge is 1, 1,500. Lodge is 2, 827. Guys, you are miles out. Miles out. It's a ridiculous number of lakes. Oh, we've got 150,000 guests. Oh, Nicole's gone on 2.5 million. Oh, Nikki, 200,000. $700,000. Right. The closest person is the Musgroves. Nikki, this is ridiculous. The amount of lakes in Finland, there are 187,888 lakes. Ridiculous. So there's 187,888 lakes in Finland. That is a fact you can now keep and take with you forever. Okay, so there is the end of your pub quiz. That's it. Another one done. So as you will have seen on Facebook, I have scheduled some more for the rest of August. We have sports next week. We have another virtual pub quiz the week after that, and then the week after that it is reality TV. Because I'm a Celebrity have just announced that they are doing it in Wales again this year, so I thought we'll do a bit of a reality TV one, and it will have things like that. I'm a Celebrity, X Factor, The Circle, Big Brother, those kind of things, as well as the Drag Race, the Kardashians, that kind of, all the rubbish trash TV that we all love to watch will be in that quiz. However, I now won't be live for a while. I had to pick between doing it on a Friday as normal and not being live, or moving to a Thursday and be live. But I did decide that Thursdays would not be, I wouldn't be able to do them either, because Chris has cricket training on a Thursday night. So I'd have Oakley and I wouldn't be able to be live here whilst he was upstairs, or with my mum or whatever. It just worked. So I've stuck with Fridays, and I will just jump on live whenever I can. But as I say, if I'm not live, I'll be on the chat, so I can still talk to you guys. But for at least the next 4 weeks, I won't be live, because I have cinemas Fridays and Saturdays for the foreseeable, and some Sundays, and even a Monday. So I've got loads of cinemas again. So yeah, for the next 4 weeks, I unfortunately won't be live with you, but they will feel live. They'll be pre-recorded, but they won't be edited or anything, so you can still laugh at me if I've made any mistakes. So I will make them feel as live as I possibly can. I just can't talk to you on YouTube like I do normally, but I can talk to you on the chat. So we can still make it work. But unfortunately, and fortunately, my business has started to kick off again. So I can't be obviously in 2 places at once. So yeah, I will keep them going for as long as I possibly can for you guys. And obviously once the outdoor cinema season is over, it will be a lot easier for me again, because I will be more free on a Friday night. Because then it will be over to afternoon teas, which take place on a Saturday and Sunday. So hopefully by the mid to end of September, I should be back live with you every single week. But until that point, I will jump on as and when I can. But I will let you know, I will keep you updated every single week as to whether I'm going to be here or not, and how it's going to work. So if you're not on our little chat, which I'm pretty sure most of you are, but if you're not, message me privately on Eventures, and I will add you in. So yeah, it is sad that I'm busy, Nikki, but yeah, I'm not complaining. I absolutely love my job. I'm really glad I'm back out, but it's obviously a little bit manic now because I want to keep you guys entertained as well. But it's all good. It is all good. So yeah, hope you enjoy the next few weeks' quizzes. I will talk to you in the meantime. But thank you for joining me again tonight. Have a great weekend. I don't think the weather's particularly good, but make the most of it. And I will see you all. I say see you. I'll be live and talk to you and whatever as and when I can. But yeah, enjoy the next few quizzes. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all very soon. Good night.